Alright, listen up, because this story ain't just another day in suburbia. This right here is the kind of tale that makes folks step back, shake their heads, and say, dang, I never saw that coming. And trust me, partner, you don't want to blink, because what happened to this little old lady named Margaret will have you thinking real hard about where you plant your roots. Now picture this, a quiet silver-haired grandma in her soft pink dress moving into what she thought was the sweetest little neighborhood ever. The lawns perfect, the houses matching, the neighbors smiling like everything was sweeter than honey in July. And she thought, well, shoot, this must be paradise for an old bird like me. But oh man, she had no idea that behind those cute mailboxes and shiny sidewalks lurked something that would twist her peace into knots real tight. It all started gentle like a whisper, just a yellow letter on her porch saying she broke a rule because her trash can was out a few minutes late. Now she thought, well, maybe I messed up, let me be polite and fix it. But buddy, when I tell you the letters multiplied like wild rabbits, I mean they came at her every single week. Flower pots, 2 wrong curtains, 2 creamy mailbox, 2 faded porch light, 2 bright bird feeder, 2 friendly. Everything she did, someone was watching it more close than a hawk tracking lunch. And the HOA folks, they acted like they ran the whole world from their little office with their clipboards and cold stares. And listen, this is where the story starts to turn from strange to downright unsettling. The fines started rolling in faster than a storm front. $30, $50, $100. And every time she tried to fix one thing, the HOA threw another rule at her like they were trying to break her spirit just to see if they could. She went to their meeting one night hoping they would listen to her, but instead they put her business on a big old screen and let the neighbors laugh while she stood there shaking in her pink dress, feeling smaller than a pebble in the desert. Now hold up right here, because this is the part of the tale you need to hear crystal clear. You ever walk into something thinking it was sunshine and rainbows, but suddenly it turns so dark you feel like somebody switched off the sky? That's exactly what happened to Margaret. And if you think the story is rough already, you better hang on, because it's about to get real wild. She tried so hard to be a good neighbor. She repainted her mailbox, fixed her blinds, watered her roses, but the rules just kept coming like they were inventing new ones by the hour. And then they sent her the kind of letter no old soul should ever have to face, a foreclosure notice slapped right on her door like they owned her whole life. And man, that broke her. She sat on her own front steps, head in her hands, that red paper shaking in her fingers, wondering how wanting a peaceful home turned into such a nightmare. But life sometimes surprises you in ways you don't see coming, because that young fella next door, Daniel, saw her crying, and he stepped in like a real one. He listened, he fought for her, he dug into those fines and rules, and said, nah, this ain't right, not on my watch. He stirred up the whole town, lawyers, neighbors, everybody, and soon enough that HOA found themselves under the kind of spotlight they couldn't wiggle out of. Their president booted out, their fines erased, their power checked real hard.